Hello there. We're live. Welcome back to the SteveXM show, guys. We're live, and girls, and others. So we're making a new asset for the channel, guys. This is going to be a new chat window that pops up on my screen. This may look somewhat familiar to some of you folks out there. Let me make myself small here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is the Sheikah Slate from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're doing a playthrough of that on the channel. Ooh, there's the render of it so far. So this is looking all right. It's a work in progress. Let's take a look at the reference image that we're working with here. Pretty much, I started just by tracing out the shape here. This is the Sheikah Slate here. So we had a couple other reference images. I don't know if I have them on here right now, but we're not worrying about those. We're just going to finish this today. So for those that are tuning in live, thanks for tuning in. For those that are, not you, Simon, for those that are watching this on a replay, thanks for watching as well. And we're going to be doing more Blender stuff in the future. But pretty much what this is going to be is I'm going to hit a button while I'm playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's actually going to be one of these buttons on the gamepad here. It's either going to be this middle button or that middle button. The chat window is going to pop up. This makes it more interactive with the viewers. And it's going to look really cool. There's going to be sound effects. I'm going to try to make it look like it's in-game, like it's part of the game. I want it to be seamless. Instead of just having a regular pop-up chat window, I wanted this to be something special. Okay. Excuse me. Take a little sip of water and we'll get to blending. So this is a new series that I'm doing. It's called Blending Live with SteveXM. A lot of times I do this blending stuff offline. Sometimes I do it online, but it's easier just to make it a series. All right, let's take a look at what we got. So let's lower this sucker here. We got some gold stuff we can turn on. Now, how I was doing this the other day is I was tracing the gold stuff. The gold stuff is the stuff all around the edges. We're going to have to use our imagination a little bit with some of this other stuff in here. And apparently all of a sudden I can't speak, so that's cool. Yeah, the Blue Yeti microphone, the one downfall of it. Let me turn off my voice attack. We don't need that. The one downfall of the Blue Yeti is the mute button on it does not work very well. All right, so everything else here looks decent. We got some nice bezels. This should be a decent base for this. We want to change this texture in the future here. I'm not really sure what kind of brown we want to go with. But we can render it out real quick, see what it looks like. It looks kind of plain, you know. There's not much going on. But we'll fix that. So let's focus on this gold stuff here. I'm going to move this up, actually, and take a look here. So, yeah, you know, tracing might be the best method for this stuff over here. So, yeah, we're gonna just start doing some curves here. Ooh, welcome, a Sushi Pirate. Thanks for the auto host there on Mixer, it looks like. Man, that Mixer's not going to be around much longer, is it? All right, so let's add a curve. I want to test something real quick. I want to try testing... What do these paths do? I wonder if these paths... Can I make anything with these paths? Let's see. I'm still new to Blender, guys, so I'm learning these things here. Where is the scale? GX. Let's grab it out. Alright, so here's the beginning of the path over here. Can't extrude it. GY. How do I modify these paths? Can't extrude. Yeah, I'm not sure how paths work, so we're not really going to worry about that right now. We're going to delete it. And we're going to use a curve. We're going to use a Bezier curve. Rogan, you want to come in here, buddy? Let me let my dog in this room real quick. Hold on a second. Goodbye, Rogan. Pardon the clothes from the waist down. I actually planned on doing this in my underwear, but threw some shorts on last minute. Okay, anyways. Scale this sucker down, it's a little big. GX, GY. So I'm going to hide this for now. We're going to hide our Sheikah Slate And we are going to model out this little curvy thing up here. Now, if I was smart, I might use like a cylinder or something maybe there. I'm definitely tempted to try that. We could try it. Let's try it. We'll keep the curve there, but we're going to add in a mesh of a cylinder. And we're going to scale it down. Actually, no, we need to delete it. We're going to add in the cylinder. We're going to increase the vertices on this quite a bit. Go up to 90. Nice even number. And we'll scale it down. GX, GY. Then we will rotate, maybe in the X. 90, sure. Let's rotate it in the Z. 90. Scale it in the X. Scale it down. So yeah, my idea is that we could just use this maybe. I don't know. That thing's probably a curve of some sort. It's probably like a round cylinder, I would imagine. Let's try to scale it to size. And I'll see, there should be a way to, can you extrude these? I think if I select the face. Let's go into edit mode. And is there no face? Okay, there is a face. So let's select the face with face select. What does happen? Control Z. Control Z. Alright, edit mode, face select mode. Let's turn off X-ray, whatever that was. So what happens if we have it extrude? Yeah, we can extrude, that's right. So is that the best way to do it? Oh, it might be alright. GX. Let's see what happens here. We're going to extrude the face in the X direction. But then we're going to rotate it. The Z. Yeah, that's not going to work too well, is it? There's got to be a better way. Another method we could use is we could use the Bezier curve and we could increase the bevel on it. That'll give it kind of like a thickness. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe we'll go with that. The only thing I'm worried about is I won't be able to edit it too much. Where the hell is my Bezier curve? Here it is. So let's increase the bevel. You guys can't see it, it's behind my head down here, but there's a bevel tool. Increase that sucker. And we can up the resolution as well. Now this would be nice. Yeah, I think this would be good. UI. We're going to rotate this about the Z45. Rotate Z45. Rotate Y. 45. Rotate X. 45. Why doesn't that rotate? Rotates when I grab it. Alright, we can just do it by hand. Alright, so let's scale all this up. Or we can just increase the bevel, that's probably the better way to do it. So it matches the shape of that. And what's nice about this is we can actually kind of make this more of an actual legitimate curve here. Yeah, this is probably the way to do it. Probably the way to do it. Oh yeah, this is looking good. I'm happy I went with this method. Now it's 3D too, which is good. Oh, that's gonna look great. I might redo this crappy thing down here. Look at this. I tried tracing this. Looks like a piece of shite. We might just end up using because we can just convert this to a mesh, I think, and then we can modify it afterward. All right, let's extrude this one, and we'll extrude it in the Y. And we'll go GX, straighten her out, rotate it, make it straight. Maybe we'll just drag this one down, GY. Scale this up to make a curve, we sure can. Yeah, I'm excited. If I have enough time, I'm also gonna do the programming for the chat window. We probably won't have enough time in this segment to do the programming and to do model. That's all right. All right, so to save some time, I think I'm just going to shift duplicate this. Shift D, X, Y, GY, X. Because it's doing something like that. You just don't have to be perfect. This thing's going to be pretty zoomed out. So let's give these things our gold material. I think I should have one gold. That gold material's trash right now, though. Like, so shiny. Y. Nope, I just want to grab this one. E. Yeah, this don't have to be perfect. And that's going to go right into the side of our 3D thing, so let's turn that back on. As long as it hides in there, we don't really need to see that. Put our gold stuff in here. Yeah, it goes into there. It doesn't go all the way into the top. These both can come down a little bit. This one can come to the left a little bit. GX. Bring it to the left. And that's nice because it gives it that nice black shadow in the middle, just like it did in the actual image. And it's a real shadow. It's not a fake one that we're drawing in. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. And we're going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to delete that piece of crap. We're just going to duplicate one of these, save some time, move it down on the Y, rotate it into Z, GX, GY, GX, and another GX there. I love a little GX action. And we need to do some scaling with these, some rotating to get the right shape. That shouldn't be too bad. Scale this one down, maybe. Something like that. This don't have to be perfect, you know. It almost looks better if it's oblong, I think, a little bit. Alright, so now we gotta find a good way to end these. I don't know what this is supposed to look like on the end. We can make a face there, and we can... we can't really bevel it, but... I could put spheres on the end there somehow, maybe, or something. I don't know. Let's go into these into edit mode. Now this one here, we want to cut this off here. See if we can see him from behind. We don't want to be able to see him from the bottom. I don't plan on animating this from the back view, but yeah, I don't plan on that. So let's scale both of these in the Z. Oh, these ones. Oh, and this one a little bit. Scale in the Z. Just so from the bottom view, we won't be able to see him if I do plan on changing that. But yeah, as of right now, I don't plan on doing that. So these are offset just a little bit here. Let's see if I can bring this one up a little bit. Actually, we can edit both at the same time, which is nice. DY. Match it right up with the picture. All right, let's add some faces on these. We'll go to vertice mode. Oh, see, there are no vertices because this is not a face yet. There might be a way to fill this though in the bevel options here. There's some other options that I never really mess with. Let's take a look here. Fill mode, full, back, front, half. So it's not filling the middle. Not sure why. I don't really know how this works. What happens if we extrude? Am I messing with that? No, it's kind of changing the radius. Offset. We don't want that. Alright, so yeah, we'll convert these both to meshes. So we can do that up here in object. Convert to mesh. So now we get a bunch of vertices and stuff. Now we can come in here and we can go to edge select mode and select these edges. Actually, I think we gotta do one at a time. And we'll hit F to make a face. And there you go. Oh, this should work. Because what I'm gonna do here, this is a nice little thing, watch this. Do the same over here, make a face with all these edges. I'm gonna subdivide this sucker. I mean, it actually doesn't look too bad just like that. But I'm gonna give it a little flare. Although we're getting some kind of shading issues there. Let's render this real quick and see what it looks like. Yeah, see, it's way too metallic. But what's nice about this now is I can delete the stuff that we see here. Let's turn off. Let's just remember we want to delete from here over. So I'm going to turn off my 3D thing. So yeah, I think it was... let's count those. We got 1, 2, 3. We can see 4 squares. So we want to delete those 4. So we'll go to vertices select mode. We'll turn X-ray on so we can hit them all. And we're just going to grab those and hit delete. Delete vertices. Now we should be good. Should be good. Alright, so to make these look pretty, I'm going to subdivide this surface. Is that going to work? I don't think that works. No, it doesn't work. Can we loop cut it? Yeah, see, this is another example of my lack of knowledge. Blender. We can inset the face. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go check my front door real quick, folks. I'd like to say I'm gonna edit this part out, but that's not gonna happen, so just stay tight. I don't have a be right back screen yet, so. We will be right back in less than a minute, hopefully. And we're back. That was a false alarm. Alright, so my knowledge of Blender is not too good, but I did just come up with a decent idea. What was that? It was inset the face. So let's go to face select. I really would love to know how to do this. So let's inset the face. Inset the face again. Inset the face again. We could just keep going. Then I should be able to maybe use that geometry to... Let's see. Alright, so we're going to go into circle select mode. And we're going to hit G. Yeah, actually. We're going to go GY. And that's going to give it that shape. Now we can affect the shape with this. And it's some sharp corners in there. But... no, it's really not that bad. That's pretty good. That's actually the look I was looking for. There we go. Alright, we'll do the same with this other one. So, face select mode, inset a bunch of stuff. Come on, baby, you can do it. Inset, inset, inset. Dog is right here. I really gotta get my dog camera going. My other camera plugged in. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about OBS, is you can't just plug in a camera once OBS is launched and streaming. At least I don't think. Maybe you can. Another camera. Let's try it. So this is a Logitech C920. We got a second one of those, courtesy of OP, my brother. Let's try plugging the sucker in, and I'll get it pointed at my dog Rogan if it works. Yeah, buddy. I do believe how OBS works, though. I don't think this is going to work, but... Alright, so I'll show you guys what I'm doing here real quick. Fun. We're going to add a camera source to our OBS. Video capture device. This is called High Camera. And, oh, look at that. Something funky going on with it. That's cool. Some kind of filter. Why is that image there? That's creepy. Why is that there? That doesn't make any sense. It's like it's burnt in. My scared face is burnt into that image. Oh, cool. dog camera. All right, we'll just do the rest of the Blender tutorial like this. That should be good. Let's turn off the autofocus though, because that's trash. We're good. Cool. Yeah, anytime you can add a golden retriever, a cute dog to a show, it just ups the value of it. All right, so G, Y, and just a little, little finesse there. All right, this is looking beautiful. Now let's fix our shitty looking gold. Gold looks like trash. So one option is we can customize our own gold material. We could go over to the shading editor. We could take a look down here. I don't know why I have two of these. I was doing something earlier. Let's just join these. And we could go to object and we could turn on rendering. And, we could come in here. And we could customize our gold if we want to. We got to select it first. Metallic's all the way up. That's too high. Let's turn it down. Just doesn't look good. Turn the roughness up. Looks better. Specular down. Sheen tint down. Alright, it's looking better. We'll just leave that for now. That's better than it was. I don't mind that. Let's fix this curve here a little bit. So what I noticed about this one when I was looking at the reference image is it's a little squashed. You can see there from the referenced image, it's not like a full circle. So we can fix that as well. Let's go back to layout view here. I'll turn my screencast keys on. I should have had those on at the beginning. You guys can let's test this. Let's go hit G. Okay, yeah, you guys can see what keys I'm pressing now over here on the screen. So we're gonna turn this to a mesh convert. Convert to a mesh, and we're just gonna grab some stuff at random. I'll grab this vertice here. Let's go to vertice select mode. And then we'll do the same thing we did before. We got proportional editing on, so G, X, scale this up a bunch. I'm just gonna smoosh this in a little bit. Little smoosh smoosh. And then we can bring this out a little bit, GX. And I think that looks like a Sheikah Slate to me. Alright, so we got the gold stuff down. Now we gotta get the ornamental stuff going. Bring this up, take a look at this. This over here is gonna be a hot mess. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Maybe we could do that next with this curve method that we've been using. Seems to be working pretty good. This ornamental stuff though is gonna be tough. I don't really have high detail on this image. We're gonna have to bring in another reference image. Thankfully I came prepared. We have several reference images here in the folder. Take a look at these. This is beautiful here. This is someone else's render. I was looking around to see if someone else had modeled this already. You can kind of see what they did over there. It looks like this is supposed to be like a leather wrap. I think that's actually what it's supposed to be, but based on this reference image, I would say probably not. I don't know. But yeah, this guy did a really good job, whatever he did here. I'm probably going to steal some of these ideas. It's almost like a concrete kind of material. It almost looks Egyptian. It's really cool. All right, but enough of that. That's not my render. We're going to make it better. I don't think I can top that. That's pretty freaking good. But yeah, a lot of these Sheikah Slates you can find online. They're paid for items. Oh, this is a pretty good reference image here. Take a look at this one. GX, scale in, just take a look. So yeah, someone made this like vector art. So that doesn't really help us too much though. That's not even like a legit thing. The best thing here, if we want to get close to the game, is going to be this image here. This is an in-game image. Take a look. See, yeah, there's just not much to go off. This is better though, I think. I'm just going to improvise a lot of that, and just we're going to use curves. We're going to connect things. It's going to be a lot of curves. I'm going to use some cylinders for those circles. So we could probably start adding that kind of stuff in. Yeah, we can do that. I'm going to try using this image a little bit less now. And try to just freeform some more of this. And I like this reference image here, so I'm gonna pull this up. Now some people would have like a second panel open over here with an image viewer. Or you can just have the image in the 3D space. I guess there's negatives of both. Let's try adding it to the viewer. So you can split your view here. Let's go vertical split. And then we can change this to an image editor. Is that what we want? What we want. We can open up that image. This actually does work better. Sure. Because we can pan this image around. And we can also pan this around without having to pan both. So this is great. I'm already seeing some inconsistencies with mine. But you got to remember, this is like a chat view. Like a chat screen. This is not necessarily a one-to-one Sheikah Slate. Alright. Let's add in... Oh, look at that. That's not even gold in his. It's so hard to tell. I kind of want to open up the Sheikah Slate in-game. Maybe we can get like a Google video of the Sheikah Slate opening. Oh, the dog's gone. We don't need that anymore. What a chump. Alright, so... YouTube's a good resource for everything in the world. Let's do... We're just going to type in Breath of the Wild Sheikah Slate. Breath of the Wild Sheikah Slate. Gotta be a video on it or something. Here it is. The Sheikah Slate, more dangerous than you can think. Alright, this is muted. You guys can't hear the audio, so we won't get demonetized or anything crazy. I thought I am monetized anyways. There's the Sheikah Slate. So yeah, that's not gold. They're not gold. I was mistaken. It's almost like a lighter wood material or something. Oh, I can't wait to play this game. Episode 1's on the channel for those that want to dive in, see the beginning. We played for about 2 hours. I don't want to see too much gameplay though. I don't want to read spoilers. Yeah, so that's not gold. Just a lighter rock material, almost, it looks like, you know. Here we go. This is a really good image here. Let's go back. When it's animated, you can tell the texture details a little bit easier because you can see it moving. Hard to tell sometimes in a picture. Alright, show that Sheikah Slate, baby. I want to see it. I want to see that Sheikah Slate. Yeah, we were way off with... Oh, that part's kind of right. But see, it doesn't have that ring thing that we were doing before. That ring thing's not there. So, we can change that. We can change it. I'm going to grab a still of this, though. Let's grab our screen grabber here. Grab our snip tool. We're going to use this as our new reference image. I really like this. So, snip tool, always have that hotkeyed on your... taskbar. It's a really good tool. I'm going to save this to my Breath of the Wild folder. The references. Sheikah Slate reference capture. That's fine. And then we can load it into Blender. I think we have to import it as... Oh, we might be able to open it here. Open. Capture. So that's a quick way to get some better references for yourself there. This is more one object as well. That's kind of smooth. And it looks like I see some light there coming out of the bottom. Maybe that's a reflection. Alright, let's make this more smooth. Let's delete this. And we're going to connect these. So let's go into edit here. This will be fun. So how we're going to do this, we're going to go to a side view. Actually, no, we're going to go to top view. We're going to go to X-ray mode. We're going to delete all these vertices. That got rid of my face, though. Sugar. Why'd that get rid of the face? Oh, I know why. Well, that might not matter. Oh, it's going to matter, isn't it? Sure. How do I want to do this? Oh, I know a sneaky way to do this. Might not work though. Alright, so I learned a new trick from someone on one of the Blender Discords that I'm on. Check this out. Let's scale all these in the Y. Actually, no. We're going to grab both of these. Watch this. This is a sick trick. So you can make all these vertices kind of come to the same point on one plane by scaling them. Yeah, this is a sick trick here. Let's grab as many as we can. I want to grab anything past the front edge. All right, there we go. We got it all. So watch this. Scale Y 0. Oops. That worked. Let's turn proportional editing off. Scale Y 0. Didn't work. Oh, numpad's off. Numpad's off. It's not good. All right, so we're getting some issues. It didn't line up perfect. So there's a couple things we can do. First of all, I'm going to merge some vertices. So with all those selected, we're going to go to vertex. We're going to merge vertices by distance. Just merge 19 of them. So it merged whatever was closest. And then we're going to scale this in the X. Yeah, see, if these were the same size, this would have worked better. We can manually edit some of these if we want, but yeah, let's go to line. Let's go to line select mode. Maybe I can do that. Kind of scale this face better. I'm just worried that I'm going to get some screwed up geometry here if I try to merge these like crazy. Yeah, let's undo this. We need these to be lined up better, unfortunately. So one way we can do that is we can just scale these in the Y to 0. Oh. We're going to do one face at a time. I don't want those ones. Scale Y 0. That essentially makes it flat. We'll do the same here. Scale Y 0. I'm going to merge vertices here, I think. Now, just do it. Yeah, let's do it now. Vertex, merge vertices by distance. Just merged 18. Then let's grab it in the Y, GY. Turn proportional editing off, of course. Y. Shit, I should have did that with the other one. Let's undo. GY. Okay. We're back. We're back. Scale Y0. GY. Now what we can do here, we can try to line these suckers up better from a top-down view. So in reality, what I should do is grab all of these and position them better. So you can see we're about maybe 35% over on that one square. So we can go GX and move all those vertices I just selected. That's pretty good. This doesn't have to be perfect, I don't think. Maybe it does. And then we can fine tune it by moving these closer. Y. And there's a scaling issue here. One of these is fatter than the other. That's automatically going to cause some problems. But what we can do here, we can go GX. We can just scale these. Scale them in the Z? I don't know. This might not work. Oh, you know what we could do? We can bridge those faces. Alright, let's try that. Let's go to face select mode. Alright, we already got those selected, so now we just got to select these ones. We're going to turn off X-ray mode. And we're going to get rid of our screen. We don't need that. Face select mode here. Control Z. We don't want that. Let's get all these faces in here. Rid of those ones. We don't want those. I think I can bridge these by hitting F. I think that might be my best bet. Now that's tricky up here. There's some kind of weird, really thin faces from the bevel I did. So I spent a lot of time correcting this model, unfortunately. Just goes to show you, if you're smart about modeling from the beginning, it's going to save you a lot of time. Actually, it's easier to just do this and then just deselect the big face. Yep. Alright, let's hit the F button and see if magic happens. Oh, it didn't work. But, kind of merge them all. It's kind of cool. Alright, maybe there's a bridge face button. This looks better, though. Apparently, it converted all those to one face when I hit F, so... there's probably tons of vertices, though. Look at that. Alright, so yeah, there's a bridge face button, I do believe. So we'll go into face select mode. We'll hit face up here. And there should be a bridge face. Face data. Interesting. Right click? There it goes. Alright, now this, we just gotta make sure the shading doesn't look weird here. That might look weird. Take a look. Alright, that doesn't look bad. Pretty good. A little wobbly. But alright, we did good. Alright, let's get rid of this shading here. This is not what this is supposed to be. This is more of a light tannish color. Not metallic at all. Maybe slightly. Turn the roughness up. And that's more what it looks like from what I was looking at from the game. Now this was one kind of face here with a curve to it. So that's going to be kind of hard. We'll edit, select these. Turn X-ray off. Select all these faces. Yeah, sometimes it's faster to just select these. Let's get rid of the 3D thing. Maybe we do need X-ray select here for a second. I want to grab those faces there. Forget them all. There's probably a better way to do that too, but that's alright. I don't want this one here. And I don't want this one here. Let's turn X-ray mode off, that might help. Alright, so we can scale these now together. Scale and the Y. Yeah, we'll get them together. Go Y0, let's see what that does. And then I go to vertice select mode. And watch this, this should be pretty cool. I'll select something over here. Try to give it that curve shape. Go to proportional editing, and then we'll go GY. And yeah, we'll do this. And I'll select another one further down, GY. Increase it a bit though. That didn't give me the effect I wanted. I mean, that doesn't look that bad like that. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Alright, let's look at our Sheikah Slate. Sheikah Slate's a bit darker. Oh, we got a lot of stuff selected here. Turn all these off. That's not the right one. I think I might have been editing the wrong one the entire time, which is gonna really suck. Shit, which one do we edit? Good boy. Oh, it's not even in here, never mind. We don't want to be base, we want to be 3D. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still using that reference image. Let's bring the other one in actually. File, import images, planes, reference, bing, bada boom. Scale that sucker. Yeah, see, we kind of made this a little different. But it's a chat window, so not going to be the same. I don't actually need that there. Damn, this looks a lot different here. Alright, so yeah, you can't see the full screen there. It's kind of, this stuff overlaps some of that. So let's add those in. We're going to make those spheres. No, I'm going to do... I don't know how to do that. Trace them. I want to make a cylinder, but I don't know how to make it connected there. Alright, let's try starting with the cylinder. Mesh. Cylinder. Scale that sucker down. X. Y. Something like that. Give it the material. Calling it gold, even though it's not really gold. This has a bit more yellow to it, actually, in the images. Let's give it a bit more yellow. And the color up. A bit more yellow, then we'll tone it down. More orange, eh? Yeah, something like that. It's almost like a sand color. Alright, so there's some fancy stuff going on in this shape. Go to edit mode. First, let's scale this in the Z. Scale it in the Z. Because really it's just a little ornament on the top here. Enough to cover up. And then we're going to inset this face here. There's some geometry going there. We're going to extrude it down in the Z. Then we're going to inset it again. Just to give it that little crack there. Then we're going to extrude it up. Make it a little bit higher, maybe. And you can't really see that. Maybe we'll make that crack a bit bigger. Let's Control Z. Inset. Oh, let's inset again. More this time. Be exaggerated, that's fine. Oh, actually, we wanted to drop that down. Extrude Z down. We'll go down. Inset even more. Extrude up. See how that looks. Yeah, that gave it a little bit more flair. Now, of course, these edges are kind of like not shaped perfectly. So we could do some proportional editing to some of the vertices at some point if we want to give it that bit more of a, you know, something like this. A bit more of a wobbly look. A wobbly Joe look, I like to say. A bit more like that. But for now, we'll just leave it, you know. Leave it like that. Alright, there's that glowing circle in the center. Let's make that. That's going to be fun. First, though, we're going to inset some more stuff here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all the details of that, I don't think. But that's alright. Face select. Inset. We'll at least get the smaller circle here. Set down. Oh no, let's go down again. Extrude down in the Z. Yeah, see, this might look better inset, right? No. Inset. Extrude Z. Inset. Extrude Z. And this is where we'll put our glowing gem of the thing. Might look cool if we can make our mouse cursor go there by right clicking, holding shift. Then let's add a UV sphere. Scale it down. Oh, actually first let's increase the segments to like 90 or something crazy. Oh, don't do that. 90. Can you do 90? My numpad keeps going off. Yep. And maybe we can save some rendering time by grabbing those vertices and just cutting them in half here or something with the X-ray mode. I don't think we need all those. Delete vertices. Dog camera going again. Oh, he's trying to eat cat food. That's what he's trying to do. Rogan, let it be, buddy. Lay down. Lay down. Alright, this is also gold stuff. We'll put this up here. I'm going to make a new category called glowing stuff. Let's make a new collection. Call it blue, glow, whatever. I'm going to move this sphere into it. So, let's turn on our cylinder. Turn on our 3D look. Alright, that's not positioned correctly. We need to see it better, so we're going to go into this mode here. Oh, that top-down view, you can't really see much from there. Alright, GY. Whoa, Control Z. GX. We're going to scale this in the Z. And we're going to give it a new material. Call it blue glow. Now we already have the blue glow from the text, actually, maybe. So let's see what that one looks like. We'll just use that. I want to keep it consistent. Yeah, this is already coming together. I mean, this is just these little details. Really make it pop. Now this is all smaller in the reference image, so that's alright. Alright, let's take a look over here. We got some other stuff going on. I'm just going to shift duplicate this whole thing. And we're going to make the smaller one. So Shift D, X, scale it down, X, scale GY. Yeah, this is going to look cool. Actually, scale it up a little bit. Then we're going to let's make that orange glowing stuff there. Now, another way we could make it right into that mesh there. Might look good. Let's try that. So we're going to go into edit mode here. Now this might be where we start running some issues because I didn't really build this that well. Like, I don't even think I can loop cut here. I don't even know how I'm going to do that. What does a loop cut do here? It doesn't do anything. So we could remesh. Let's save this. We're gonna do new new Sheikah base. I'm gonna copy this, paste it. Let's save too real quick. Control S. New Sheikah base copied. I'm gonna call this one remesh. I'm gonna try to remesh this. Remesh. All right, so let's get rid of this one. Let's hide it. So I'm gonna remesh this. So we're gonna add a modifier. Remesh. This will let me be able to modify it some more. You can see it kind of screwed up our geometry. Let's increase the octree depth, whatever the hell that means. Let's increase the is there resolution? Smooth shading, sure. Yeah, this still looks pretty good. Weird stuff going on here, kind of. Don't like that too much. Let's try to turn this down. Maybe we have to fix our normals afterwards. See, this might not work. Go up to 9. Did that help? We're not really going to be looking at this thing too close, to be honest. Let's just hit apply, see what it looks like. We got tons of vertices now, look at this. Now we can do some editing. So now we can make that beautiful orange thing that we were looking at earlier. Let's bring this thing up over here. GZ. So we go into edit mode here, face select, and we go to top down view. We're going to drag out a nice little trench here. And we're going to inset this sucker. So we're going to, can we inset all these? What does that do? Ooh, yeah, no, we can grab them in the Z with proportional editing. Yeah, we could leave it on. We could shrink it down. GZ. We could do that. It'd actually be better. But with these selected, we're going to add a new material to the Sheikah Slate. And we're going to call this Orange Glow. Orange Glow. Whatever, we spell everything wrong. And then we're going to assign it to those suckers there. And make it an emission shader. Emission. Nice bright orange. See, theirs has a bit more of an effect to it, which we could do. I don't like how it goes all the way up. So we're going to grab a couple of these suckers. And we're going to turn these back to just the regular Sheikah Slate color. By going to materials and assigning those. Should be good. Alright, let's increase the emission on this a bit. What am I using for my blue glow? I like that. Let's see. We're using 7.7. Alright, so let's go back to the Sheikah Slate. Let's change this to, let's go to 6.5. It looks pretty cool. Now, if we want to get fancy, how would we do that? We want to add multiple colors. We go into the shader. We could use, would it be a gradient? No, let's go color ramp. Color ramp into the color. And we're going to go orange, bright orange. Then we're going to go a darker orange into almost a red. Take a look at that. Now we're going to hit Control T with the Node Wrangler add-on. I don't know why the image texture came up. And plug the vector into the factor. Let's try going up. Yeah, babe? Yeah, give me 5, okay? Alright, so object into the factor. Try scaling some of this stuff. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's the gradient. You can see it moving. Maybe we can fine tune it with this. To give it that nice detailed look. Not going too well. So moving the X definitely moves it. Oh, there it is right there. So, yeah, we want to rotate this 90 degrees on the X, I think. Let's change this back to 0. 90 degrees on the X. This is difficult stuff to learn how these work. Okay, there it is. So we can either make these tighter or we can scale the X down. Yeah, there we go. Scale it down. Yeah, see, I like this. This is beautiful. I don't think we necessarily wanted to go negative point, whatever. I think we wanted to go a smaller decimal, maybe. But you can see we're getting that gradient effect, which is nice. Let's try going like 0.5. Moving this. All right, so maybe we do want to go negative. Let's go negative 8. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we can do the same concept with the blue ones. Now, unfortunately, I've only been able to get this to work with similar colors. That's beautiful. Why does this look different than this? These different materials. This is our gold. This is our gold. Must be the shading on it. Alright, so we gotta figure a way to get this a bit darker there. You think that these grooves would make it darker in there and give it more detail, but they're not. So we're gonna figure that out next time on whoa, dog camera. On the SteveXM show, guys. So thanks for tuning in. We're wrapping this sucker up. We're gonna take one last look at our final render here. Well, it's not final, but turn the screen on. And of course, this is gonna have our chat. Render it. Let's get rid of. Why is that rendering there? Oh, okay. Let's turn these on. Get rid of all that base. Reference images. See you later. Screen. We can leave that on. Gold stuff. We can leave that on. Let's try rendering again. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. I think we're gonna have to do some scaling with this handle and stuff over here. So that stuff looks kind of strange. And yeah, I'm not getting enough effect over here from the shading, although you can see a little bit, so that's coming out good. This, we're gonna have to do some tweaking there. Where's our reference image go? Yeah, there's some stuff that's gonna get overlaid over that to make it look better. But yeah, so far, pretty freaking good. Do we have any lights on in here? We're not using any lighting, we're just using we're using an HDRI. We could try lowering this maybe. Let's go 0.5. Hit render to see what that does. Wild Randolph. Try proportional editing to scale the handle. Box select that. End in edit mode. Try proportional editing. What's up, Wild Randolph? Oh yeah, to scale the handle. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that to end. Let's bring up a reference image though. Go to the layout. Where'd that reference image go? I don't like this one. File, import images, planes, reference. So this is the new reference image that I just got from a YouTube video. Seconds before you joined Randolph. GX, GY, GZ. As you can see, I mean, yeah, we did pretty good on most of that. Scale it. GX. Y. That's pretty close. Yeah, there's definitely something, but then again, I'm thinking about it too. It's like this is going to be for a chat screen. Yeah, the handle's longer on yours. Yeah, it goes way out there. Yeah, how we would fix that, and of course, I remesh this whole model, so this is going to be fun. Probably shouldn't have did that until I was ready to make the changes. Yeah, we can scale this in the X direction. Oh, we gotta go to X-ray mode. Scale X. There's a couple ways we can do it for sure. Oh, turn on proportional editing before you scale. Actually, proportional editing is on. Let's take a look. I think I have it really small though. Whoa! There it goes. It was super tiny. And put your cursor to the left of it. Alright, let's try that. Look at Wild Randolph with the pro blender tips. I like this. Scale X. And we could your radius is too big now. Screen shouldn't move. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I don't have to grab that far over either. I can just grab to like here. Just the left end going in, but not linearly. Yeah, I don't like how the thing's going there. You think the proportional editing thing would like come over here. I guess it goes to like the center of mass. Oh, there it goes. I'm scaling around the center. See, that's better. That's better. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is getting all kinds of like overlapping geometries there, but it looks pretty good. It looks like it worked. Yeah, we're gonna have to tweak this. In the end, the handle, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it back to where we need it unless I scale the screen down on that. But part of it is to let me undo some of that stuff. So a Wild Randolph saying change scaling mode to around origin and put origin on the right edge. We can go to origin. Change scaling mode to around origin. I don't really know how to do that, Randolph. Is it in the scale tool? Scale X. Wasn't I grabbing before? I was grabbing before. Get rid of the screen. You know what? Their screen, I mean, the screen's smaller even too, so in reality, it's just this. It's just GX. Yeah, because that goes there. X. Scale X. Yeah, I'll figure it out. You're going off the center of mass or center, so the right side is moving too. Yeah, we'll figure it out next time, Randolph. I'll be wrapping this up over the weekend. I want to stream Breath of the Wild over the weekend, and I want this chat screen to be working by then. So we're gonna do the animation for it. We're gonna finish it up, and maybe in my Discord or something, give me like a little bit of like a type out of what you mean. I'll read it over and I'll do it. But for now, I'm gonna undo the last couple of steps here, and I'm gonna save the sucker because I gotta get going. Press undo a few times before quitting. Yeah. Yep. Undo is king. I upped my undos in the you can up it in the settings. I upped it to a lot. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch you. Thanks for tuning in. See you at Wild Randolph. Thanks for the tips. I think this is looking pretty good. Yeah, so part of me, like, I'm trying to get it to look close to the image. Oh yeah, look at, you know what's different about the handle that I noticed? Yeah, I was going off a Japanese image that I used a while ago, the reference image. I was using this one. Where is it? I was using this one. And I was going off of that. That's where I got these curved things that are really... The handle is much more just a... You know, it's just one piece. So I gotta fix up all this stuff here, which I don't even know how to go about doing. So yeah, we gotta fix this up. And that'll save us some space there. So we'll do that next time. I'm gonna hit save, undo that. What the heck? Back over there, boy. But let's turn off the reference. Let's hit render. That screen on. F12. Or the rep. What is it? Stupid reference image got brought in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. There it is. No, don't do that. Okay. And it's looking good though. It's looking nice. You still got to fix. I want to add some details to this texture. I'm going to give a little bump map, little detail in there. But this is where the chat's going to be in game. And what's really cool about this too is I can use this font. So I can use this Zelda font. So in chat, it's going to look like that. I'm going to use a blue thing. I'll probably have some kind of animated little border, I think, with the blue too. Give it a little flair. All this will be animated, and it's going to pop up on the screen. It's going to come out when I hit a button. It's going to make the Sheikah Slate sound, and chat will be right there. So when I want to talk to folks, it's super custom. It looks good. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace out. Catch you on the next episode of the SteveXM Show, y'all.